3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Thank you, Jesse, for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. This is the 60th episode of
An holiday special.
Yeah, of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
And the Executioner, Daniel Travis. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
I'm the Unbreakable Spirit. We got 3 topics. Let's run it down for you guys. I don't know where I was going with that.
Topic number 1.
Tony Schiavone says that Mandy Rose is probably done with pro wrestling.
Number 2.
Does WWE need more women's?
Number 3.
Speculating on the new look of AEW coming 3, but we're about to hop into topic number 1.
Yeah. So.
Slow your roll. I start this week.
Fuck. Whatever, go.
Yeah, so Tony says Mandy Rose is probably done with wrestling. Honestly, she's fine without wrestling, making like $millions off her premium content.
I mean, my honest take is she probably will probably take a break from professional wrestling since she does. You got the timer?
I almost always forget.
Yep. But anyway, my honest thoughts is like she probably will be done, but is that she could always later return to WWE because it's not like she can't return to the WWE. It's just it's always open for her to return.
Yeah, but with what she did on the side, does she need WWE?
Yeah, that time I mean, no. I mean, not necessarily, but it's just like, you know, it's just like, my honest take is like, don't get me wrong, it was a bit like, she doesn't really need exactly WWE, but it's just like, Toxic Attraction's gonna feel weird, honestly, without her.
Who says that Toxic? Well, yeah, they're still a thing as JC and Gigi, but honestly, like, they're probably done anyways.
I mean, another take on this is like, don't get me wrong, she probably doesn't like, don't get me wrong, I would like to see her one day come back to the WWE one day, yes, but it's just, I don't know if WWE even needs her, because if she does go back, would she even go back to WWE? Would she go to Impact or to AEW, a company that could honestly?
Yeah, let me put to you. She was making more money off her side hustle than the payment of a main roster WWE superstar. She made like $500,000 in 1 week off of premium content.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That shit is just, like, to be honest, guys, that is just honestly kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, so why would she need to go back to wrestling if she can make money of her getting out of pools on video or some shit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Legit for videos. Not that I would know. I'm not a creep at all, in fact.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Is that like if she does decide to stay away from WWE or stay like retire from professional wrestling, that is fine, and I totally understand why WWE wouldn't want to rehire her. But I mean, they could if they wanted to, but it's just because I don't really honestly know how to.
They've said that they're not opposed to rehiring Mandy Rose.
Well, what's your take on all this shit?
My take on it is if she is done with wrestling for good, that's her choice, and I can't say any. But if I had to recommend an alternate form of employment, I would not say adult film star. You banned from WWE. But I would say like become a supermodel or something. Like she's definitely got the looks for it. The only problem is her attitude.
What do you mean?
She's kind of a bitch.
Well, on camera anyway. I don't know
Fair
about.
enough. We don't know about backstage because we didn't watch Total Divas when she was on that.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if Mandy Rose won, like, another thing that I will say about the whole Mandy Rose situation is like if she wants to stay away from WWE because she's making so much money, I mean, hell, I don't blame her. Making money is making money. You got to make money.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like an honest take on this is like, no matter if WWE wants to bring her back or she decides to come back or not, like Tony said, like, better question. How does Tony know that she might be done with professional wrestling?
I don't think he knows. I think that's just his opinion. And opinions are like butts. Everyone has one. And everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, don't get me. I'm gonna say a couple more things on this. Is if Mandy Rose won, like, don't get me wrong. I don't blame Mandy for wanting to make a living with for the way she's currently making a living. I mean, with the body that she has, I mean, I wouldn't blame her, not at all.
Yeah. Even if that was only 6 minutes, I had the timer set incorrectly somehow. But anyways, like, honestly, if she is done with wrestling, like, good for her. Make money however you want. Maybe get off that website you're on. Fans that might be more popular.
And also you could charge more.
Yeah.
Just say you got to make money.
Yeah.
We'll be back with topic number 2.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. We are back with topic 2. Does WWE women's division need more championships? More specifically, mid-card titles. The answer to that question, yes.
This is literally a topic he came up with.
Let me explain my reason. I'm not going to explain my reason because, like, think about it this way, everybody. You have, like, for NXT and for the main roster, you got the Raw, the SmackDown, and the tag team. For NXT, all you got is the women's and the tag team.
In total, you have like 6 titles for the women's division across all 3 brands.
Yeah, I mean, like, the reason I'm saying, and this is the honest truth here, how I honestly feel, the reason they need a mid card title more they don't really need tag team titles. They're fine. They need more singles titles because you got like so many talented women that when you only got one freaking title to go after, it makes everything else seem less important.
Yeah. And I will say, for a while, this was back when the 24/7 title was actually a thing. For a while, Dana Brooks was petitioning, sorta, for the 24/7 championship to be turned into the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
I mean, it's like, she's right. Like, I hate to be like the barrel, I hate to be the guy to say this, but yes. And then, like, oh, okay, because this is going to sound like a major hot take here. AEW has more titles, AEW just doesn't have one title. They got three. They got the women's, the TBS, and the ROH television. That's it.
Yeah, WWE and AEW have opposite problems when it comes to the women's division.
Yeah.
Or titles in general when you think about it.
What's your take on this, Matthew?
My take is, yes, they need more titles, but I don't want them to be overloaded with titles.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Is like what I would do is for the NXT. Let's talk about NXT. I would give them one, maybe I would give NXT maybe two mid card maybe one or two mid card titles, and say for the main roster.
Yeah, like I would give NXT like the NXT Women's North American maybe, and the main roster give them like I wouldn't call it intercontinental, but if, let's say, hypothetically, the brand split was still a thing that WWE actually enforced, I would give them a women's inter-brand champion. Woman can fight on Raw or SmackDown.
I mean, like, okay, and this is something I actually heard from Bully Ray, that you know what? No, never mind. Because Billy Ray said something that raised a good question. If he said, if someone like China can become like a women's, like the Intercontinental Champion, like 30, 20 years ago, why can't someone like Charlotte or Ronda Rousey do it?
Okay, to be fair, China was fighting men for the Intercontinental title.
I mean, yeah, but anyway, my
WWE just recently started reintroducing intergender matches.
Yeah, I mean, like, because they're like, see, my problem with WWE's women's division is like if you got like, if you just got one major storyline that is going on for like the Raw Women's Championship for months, and it's like two of your biggest stars, they're going on for multiple months, and you got like a bunch of other women, they'll be bored doing nothing, sitting and catering.
Yeah, they'll be lost in the shuffle, to be honest. And that's a problem that we see with WWE more and more these days than potentially ever before.
Why do you say that?
And it's because of the topic that we're discussing right now. There isn't enough titles. Now, AEW, believe it or not, probably has the opposite problem. Too many titles in general.
Yeah.
But Tony could easily fix that by bringing back Ring of Honor's weekly television. But he's not going to do that because, honestly, I'm not sure if he should be, he runs a promotion, but That doesn't mean he's doing it well.
Yeah, you got the timer going, right?
Yes, we have like 25 seconds.
Okay, like my honest take on the another reason I'm saying this is if you have all these talented women, if you gotta take okay, I'm gonna use Mandy Rose's recent title run for example. If you got someone who is having the third longest NXT Women's Championship reign going on, and and she's champion for 413 days, you got a bunch of other women in the back just doing nothing. That's my point.
Okay.
Same thing if you got on the main roster. If you got someone if you have someone booked to be champion for a year, most of the women are doing nothing. That's my last point.
All right, we'll be back with topic 3.
Okay.
And we are back with the final topic. AEW is potentially getting a new look. Well, it's not potentially. It
will.
It will get a new look in the new year. Now, this apparently Tony Khan had a sit down with Discovery and WB and pretty much the things that own TNT and TBS. And basically, the long and short of it is AEW is going to have a new stage after 2-3 years of existing.
Yeah, with the same stage.
Yeah, and people, this new stage will debut sometime next month. That is how close we are to AEW redesign.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think on this?
I honestly don't know what they're gonna do because I hope they keep some of the concepts.
Like what?
Like the separate entrances for faces and heels.
Yeah, my honest thing is if they do some new entrances, if they're gonna go with a new stages that at least be able to honestly change up the stage for when you have pay-per-views. Because that's the thing I've noticed, that everybody just has, it's just basically your stage but for pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you're gonna do something, at least do it something nice for whenever you have an AEW or a Ring of Honor.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop you right there because you're completely content with WWE doing the exact same thing.
Fair enough. But anyway, for AEW's new stage, my honest take is don't if you're going for a new design, I don't mind the heels and the baby faces going out to two completely separate ways. That is something I didn't mind about AEW.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I think it's a good concept. It lets us know who's a good guy and who's a bad guy, unless you're not paying attention to the show, like me.
Yep. But my honor, if you're gonna do something new, is that I don't know, maybe change up the ring. Maybe, what is this also gonna include the ring? I wonder.
I don't know.
I mean, if AEW does go with the new stage, do something do something where it's you tune into Dynamite in 2023 or at some point in 2023 where you actually, where it actually, is interesting to look at the stage. Not after a while you just get bored by looking at it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I fall asleep during wrestling. Wrestling, change up your stages so I don't fall asleep.
Yeah. Another one of them. Oh, wait, you know what? What's your take on this?
I think you've already asked me that question and I've already answered it, but
What's your
I'll just
speculation? Let me rephrase that.
that is the hard one. It's obviously gonna have to be something that fits into an arena that you would travel to.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You did, because with AEW doing weekly shows in different locations, you're going to just if you're gonna have a new stage, don't have it be some complicated shit that it takes you that you'll have to really quickly set it up in the new city.
If I remember correctly, the article mentioned that it's gonna be like a more HD look for AEW. Take that as what you will, because I honestly have no clue what that means.
I think it probably means a lot more
LED screens?
yeah.
Let's just hope they're not copying WWE and doing the LED ring canvas, LED ring post, LED barricade,
LED everything.
LED ramp. WWE has way too many LED stuff.
Yeah, LED rings, LED ramps, LED barricades,
LED billboards, banner thingies, those things that are labeled as billboards in the WWE video games.
Yeah, and I was my honest take on AEW's new stage, if you're gonna do something, at least actually do some hell, maybe do something different, move the announce table to a different position instead of it being on the stage, have it be at ringside. Do something different.
Yeah. Give us more variety in general. Honestly, if I were AEW and if I had this luxury, I would make Rampage and AEW have two different stages. But I know they don't have that luxury since Rampage is recorded before Dynamite.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No wonder no one really gives a shit about Rampage.
Yeah.
My honest take on this is exactly. I honestly agree with you on what you just said. By the way, my final. All right, I'm gonna say my final thoughts is that when you guys do this new stage, either change up the ring, or perhaps remove the commentary table to ringside, and maybe have maybe just don't have the same commentators commentate on Rampage and
you have 4 commentators. Split up the team, man.
Yeah, I mean, okay. You want my honest okay, this is my last take. Is that if you're going to do 2 separate for Rampage, do Jazz and do Taz and Tony Schiavone for Rampage. If you're gonna do
if you're gonna do Dynamite, do Jim Ross and what's the other guy's name?
Excalibur.
Yeah, Excalibur. Yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah, hell, if you want to, have a different commentary team each week.
Yeah.
Have Taz and JR one week, have Shivani and Excalibur the next.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, rotate them.
Yeah, but that's all the time we have here. I know this was very different from the holiday special we did last year.
But
honestly, we were just getting our feet wet then. And now look at us. We are 60 episodes into this. We are 40 away from episode 100.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. And keep in mind, in 15 weeks, we will be on episode 75.
Fuck!
Yeah, thank you for anyone who listens to this and supports this.
Yes, but honestly, thank you.
We hope. I'm not gonna say roll that outro this week. I think Travis can agree with me on this. We hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate.
Yes. We'll be back next week for episode number 61, which will probably just be one topic because it will,
Yeah.
because
Or at the max too, we can do like the best of this year, the worst of this year.
yeah, we'll be
Those
back.
also should be two different topics.
All right,
Thank you
bye.
once again for listening. Have a happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye, losers.
Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit
And the Executioner.
edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis21, and you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions, but until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.